Would you come in, please? Welcome
Oh, this is lovely.
to our big castle. My first guitars ever.
They enlighten you.
Yes.
Metaphorically. And
This is the Laozi guitar I made.
The Dao has taken us to Hamburg, Germany to meet Raimund.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Great. Here's my big recording studio.
This is so cool. Raimund is a guitarist and composer who has written a heavy metal album using the Daodejing as its lyrics.
I'm not preferring the competent. One rings about.
Spirit of Laodan is my latest project. It took me about 2.5 years to finish. It combines my natural musical direction with my interest in Tai Chi and Daodejing. This one, the erhu, I played myself. I saw a Chinese guy playing the erhu and I thought, I have those jackets, I make it myself. This is my erhu.
How did you first get interested in Chinese thought or Laozi in particular?
In '93, I wanted to start my rock and roll guitar player hero career. And then I got my injury with the nerve. I woke up, I had massive pain in my fingers. I had no feeling. And I had to live with it for about 4 or 5 months till I had the surgery. It took me 10 years to being able again to play guitar, almost I did before. It wasn't only that the nerve was broken down. Every 11 seconds, it throws my arm away. It was so bad.
You get a sudden surge of pain.
Yes. So I sit in my apartment and my room and thought, what can I do now? I'm a musician.
Welcome everybody. We start with the first move, Jingan Dao Way, which means Buddha's warrior intense mortar. Do your inner connections.
Since '99, I guess. I am studying a little bit of Tai Chi Chuan.
And what made you decide to practice Taiji Chuan?
I can't really explain that, but when I saw Tai Chi Chuan, that's the one for me. When the depression is coming up, through the Tai Chi I can adjust them. Then I came in contact with the sayings from Laozi during the classes from my master, Jan Silbersdorf.
好，接着下来的这一位表演者呢，是今天晚上唯一的非亚洲表演者，来自德国的史阳先生。
史阳呢，1982年就来到了中国学习中文，学习中国的传统武术，并在之后的学习里认识了中国陈家沟陈氏太极拳19世掌门人陈小旺。现在呢，在德国推广陈家沟陈氏太极。
Actually, when I was young, I was pretty much into punk rock. As a pretty wild teenager, actually, we had a lot of street violence. So my first idea was just to learn a martial art to defend myself. Then I ended up in a wrong class. A friend of mine from school brought me to a Tai Chi master. And I thought, how can this help me to fight some whatever kind of aggressive people on the street? I didn't understand. But then, the first lesson, I had some very nice, beautiful feeling of what they call energy flow or something. And after that, I met with some punks on a rooftop. We were drinking some beer and I was watching over the city and I was still sitting there having this feeling. I said, you know what, to my friends, I thought, if this continues, this feeling, maybe I stop drinking. Everybody was silent and watching me. I said, oh, that's good, then you can drive the car. You know? But in the very first lesson, I realized, wow, this is my life. I stopped all the drinking and smoking. I stopped to be punk. Most of my friends from that time later, they died on drugs and alcohol or street violence. So it changed my life completely 180 degrees and actually saved my life. Laozi writes in his Daodejing, human beings because of earth. Earth is because of heaven. Heaven is because of Dao. Dao is because of itself. So what belongs to earth from us as human beings, we let sink to the earth. That we have a stable stance. Yeah, you push strong, okay? But I can push him easy. Because the heaviness goes to the ground. We stay stable, we get self-confident. But at the same time, by sinking down, the spirit becomes empty. And it opens up to heaven, to sky. So we get the spiritual connection to what Laozi is writing about Dao. This is why we practice Tai Chi, to bring the mental and the physical aspect into balance. Relax your shoulders. Yeah, that was already 2 centimeters. You feel his pelvis is falling down. In Tai Chi practice, it's always the same form, but when the balance becomes deeper and deeper, you feel connected to everything around you. It's not you doing the thing, but it goes through you. The more you come close to what is called emptiness, the more you come close to the realization of Dao. What I try in my practice is to reverse Daodejing 42. The Dao gives birth to the 1, to the 2, to the 3, to the 10,000. Yeah? I start from the 10,000 back to the 3, back to the 2, back to the 1, back into the Dao. You're connected to the Dao, you should act through but this, you don't need to hide from all this. You can take it as a field of application and experience. Again. And I realized for myself that the Tai Chi form can be a beautiful bridge to transport the deep mental experiences into normal life actions. It's a great tool to make everything one word.
This is my new place for the rehearsal room.
Raimund called me one day and said, okay, I want to do it with heavy metal. I thought it was a great idea. I mean, of my past anyway, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm very sure nobody did this before with the Daodejing.
Please come in.
Oh my gosh. Wow, this is so cool.
People always think that a wise one is someone sitting silently at home, playing a piano, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And this is a good chance to say, no, it's not like this. The inspiration to realize Dao can be found everywhere. Can be a smart kid, can be a wise teacher, but also can be heavy metal, can be whatever. If you realize the silence and the nothingness within the loudness, speaking about the heavy metal, then you really got it, man.
Yeah, that's great.